Hey guys, this is Mono, and welcome to a first look at Repulse, a sci-fi first-person shooter currently being produced by Aeria Games. The first thing I would like to talk about is the Assault class in Repulse, particularly why the Assault class in Repulse is different from Assault classes in other games. Like most games, Assault can carry a variety of close-range and long-range weapons, but unlike most games, Assault has a jetpack that allows them to propel themselves a considerable distance straight in front of them at a very rapid speed. This makes for unique multiplayer because it reduces the effectiveness of campers. Let's move on to the second thing I want to talk about, the Sniper class. Like most games, sniper rifles are not one-shot. Unless you get a clear hit, center mass, or a headshot, you're going to require 2 hits to kill any target. Thankfully, Aeria gives players starting out a decent default rifle. This makes the game much more enjoyable when other guns are not permanent. I would like to note that it isn't terribly hard to snipe someone while they are bursting. As long as they are bursting toward you or away from you, you should have no problem hitting them. However, if they are leaping completely perpendicular to your sightline, good luck. Snipers weren't forgotten in futuristic play either. Each sniper comes with its own nifty cloaking field. Unfortunately though, the duration is very short. The last of the 3 classes is the Engineer. Like Assault, Engineers can carry automatic weaponry. Granted, it isn't an assault rifle, but the SMG has a fast rate of fire and very low recoil. As far as uniqueness goes, Engineers are more of a supportive class. They have the ability to replenish teammates' health and energy with a short-range energy beam. All classes can use their melee weapon as a propellant by right-clicking and jumping before a massive release of energy. There is also an attachment for assault rifles that has the same effect. Now that I've covered classes, let's move on to game modes. Deathmatch, Demolition, Capture the Flag, and Invasion are the most common modes. There are several other modes which go by the names of Sniper, Blaster, and Sabotage, but pay no attention to the modes behind the curtain. Obviously, Deathmatch is just a competition between 2 teams to reach a certain amount of kills with relatively short respawn timers. In Repulse, Capture the Flag allows for some of the most interesting play I have ever seen in a first-person shooter. The futuristic mechanics make retrieving enemy flags much more than just shooting out the other team. All characters can jump off walls, Assault can fly through the air, and Snipers have stealth. These all attribute to different strategies players will employ. Demolition is basically search and destroy mode with a different name. For no reason. At all. Invasion reminds me of mutant mode in both Combat Arms and Crossfire. One person becomes a zombie and chases everyone else around with the goal of complete and total infestation. The only effect that makes this mode different from other clones is that the original host mutant can respawn. That's a good thing, right? Anyways, you can play all of these modes in either normal or traditional first-person shooter lobbies, which basically make the game a clone of every other microtransaction first-person shooter game ever created. All this does is remove all futuristic effects, aka cloak, wall jump, boost, etc. Now I'm going to open the shop and show you a little bit around. Here you can see a ton of guns, a bunch of mods over here for your guns, several grenade alternatives, and one alternative melee weapon. You can also purchase different booster packs. The pack will affect not only the energy consumption of your abilities, the effectiveness of your abilities, and also the amount of gear your character can carry with him at any one time. As you can see, each pack has a certain amount of slots, and each gun has a certain amount of slots that it will take up in your pack. The description of each pack also mentions certain effects it will have on your character's energy, although I have not seen any actual evidence this affects in-game play. Here's a chart with the minimum and recommended system requirements. Once again, I'm Mono, and thank you for taking a first look at Repulse. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are a first-person shooter fan, have fun checking out Repulse. A variety of links are in the description, and I'll send you off with some more game footage.
Dead Hunter! Double kill! 10, 9, 8. Dead Hunter! 6, 5, 4. Double kill! 2, 1.